This paramita, through practice, will make you realize the sixth paramita. So it is the most important. Health is the most important, right? But healthy food and good doctor makes you healthy, right? So this is the healthy food and good doctor, the fifth paramita. Now the fifth paramita, the meditation have so many levels. Of course, when you look at meditation texts and meditation teachings, there are so many levels. And if you wish, and if your master, if your guru willing, you can receive the highest meditation teaching. Or if you wish, and your master willing, you can receive the most basic meditation teaching. But effect for you is the same, according to your level. It cannot exceed your level by practicing something supposed to be very high. The effect of that practice will be your level. If your level is basic, it will affect you basic. It is like giving a very complicated philosophy book of 10 volumes to a kindergarten child. The kindergarten child will read it A, B, C, D. Can read the whole book, no problem. But will read A, B, C, D. Most of the book starts with D, so T, H, E. So that is what effect it will have to that person. If you give that book to a high school child, then that high school child will read that book and will have understanding and benefit according to a high school child. And if you give this book to a professor, then it will benefit the person in a professor level. So the same way. So there's no such thing as practice too low or practice too high, which will affect you very highly or which will affect you very insignificant. For example, now I go a little bit into Vajrayana, okay? Many people ask me, what practice should I do? But all of these people who ask me this, they know Om Mani Padme Hum right and left. But they think this practice of Om Mani Padme Hum is too simple. And it is not a vanity. It is not a first class. You know, they want some kind of very, how do you say, advanced practice which will force you to realize Buddhahood, something like that. Of course, there is practices, different level of practices, and there is sacred, very sacred practice and all of that. That is there. Of course, it doesn't mean that's not there. But Om Mani Padme Hum will do all of that. You know? But it is very difficult for me, because when I sincerely tell those, my dear disciples, try to tell, you say Om Mani Padme Hum, 20 or 30 mala every day, sincerely, that is good enough practice. They think I try to avoid them. They think I think they are not capable of understanding higher teaching. They think they have to get something very special. This is I'm treating them inferior, something like that. So it is the essence of Om Mani Padme Hum, which is to purify the sixth defilement and karma of the sixth defilement and transform the sixth realm into pure land and transform the sixth defilement into wisdom. You end up becoming Buddha. So Om Mani Padme Hum is more than enough for all the practitioners. I can bet anything. You can attain Buddhahood by only practicing Om Mani Padme Hum. I can. Yeah, that's enough. But of course, there's many other practice, and somebody like me, I have to continue the lineage of all the other practice as well. So knowing Om Mani Padme Hum is good enough. But there's 14 tantras that Marpa brought from India to Tibet. I wanted to maintain those lineages. Sometimes it is hard because have to do so many things. Knowing simple one I already have. But anyway, that is what responsibility is. Okay, so responsibility is not very easy. So, but with honor, of course. I try to be consistent with honor and joy. Okay, so now the different level of meditation. The first one is basic level, which is to develop stability and concentration. Second level is to develop clarity and have glimpses of wisdom and have glimpses of primordial wisdom, and which will manifest into wisdom and skillful means in day-to-day life. And third stage is realize the primordial wisdom as it is. And then that realization to progress until it become absolutely natural. So what I mean is, when we learn A, B, C, D, very difficult. But by the time we're in the class 1, somebody writes a book, we say book. We don't think B-O-O-K, it is spontaneous. So like that, at the beginning, realization of nature of mind is with effort. So you first have to calm down. You have to have a nice place, not so noisy. And you have to ask your friends to leave the room. You have to close the door. You have to light a lamp and the incense and all kind of things to create the right environment, sort of. Then you have to sit there for hours before you calm down. Then you are able to recognize that your calm state of mind. Through that, you will have flashes of recognition of nature of mind. Comes and goes. So that is like kindergarten kid reading B-O-O-K book. So that's like that. But then later, then when you progress your practice, then it becomes spontaneous, and you don't have to do all of those things. You can do your regular thing, and you still can maintain awareness, and you still can have glimpses of recognition of nature of mind here and there. So after that, then you are beyond doing something or not doing something. So that is when you reach the Mahasiddha realization. Then you can drop a whole mountain into a pond and there will be no ripple. Okay. Okay. So these are the 3 stages of meditation. Paramita. The first 5 paramita is completed briefly. So we're supposed to break for 15 minutes some time back, but we are way beyond it. So any of you like to go out, just go out, and any of you wanted to sit, okay. Then briefly I will continue with